Why is breaking down word problems crucial for solving systems? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle without looking at the picture on the box. It would be confusing and frustrating, right? That's why breaking down word problems is so important. When you face a problem that involves more than one unknown, like in systems of equations, it helps you see what's really going on. Word problems are like stories with hidden math. They tell you about quantities that relate to each other, but the words can hide the numbers and connections. To solve them, you need to find those numbers and understand how they are connected. Breaking the problem into smaller parts makes this easier. You start by figuring out what information is given. For example, if a problem says one number is 7 more than another, you know you are dealing with a difference of 7. Next, you identify what the question is asking for. Is it the value of one number, the sum of two numbers, or maybe the product? Once you know that, you decide which parts of the story are important. You pick variables to representing unknowns, like for one number and y for another. Then, you write simple sentences from the words, turning them into equations. For example, if the problem says one number is 7 more than the other, you write y minus x equals 7. If it says their sum is 33, you write y plus x equals 33. Breaking down the problem helps you see that these two equations from a system. You can then solve this system step by step, using addition, subtraction, or substitution. Without breaking it down, you might get overwhelmed trying to solve everything at once. It's like trying to read a long paragraph without stopping to understand each sentence. This process also helps you plan your approach. You decide which operation to do first and how to keep track of your work. It's especially useful in multi-step problems where you need to do more than one calculation. When you break the problem into parts, it becomes less intimidating and easier to follow. For learners learning algebra, breaking down word problems makes abstract ideas concrete. It turns confusing words into clear math steps. This builds confidence and helps you see how different pieces fit together. When you understand each part, solving the whole problem becomes manageable. In the end, breaking down word problems is like following a map. It guides you through the journey of solving systems of equations, making sure you don't get lost. It helps you organize your thoughts, find the right equations, and solve step by step. That's why it's a key skill in mastering algebra and solving real-world problems.